Good afternoon. Welcome back. Today we are just over the border into Cornwall again. We're at a little place called Duckpool Beach, which is again full of drama. We're just coming in off the back end of Storm Eowyn. So as you can imagine, you may well be able to hear it's quite choppy. Probably a little bit too blown out there to see the chop of the ocean. Last week we were at Barricane on an incoming tide. This week it is outgoing, although it's pretty high at the minute, it is going out. So although we still need to keep an eye on what's happening, especially with the size of the waves, it is going in the right direction today. So we've got a little stream here that we need to negotiate. Let's look at that. Some cracking rocks, beautiful waves crashing against those rocks. And some wonderful light at the minute as well. The sun does just look like it's just about to drop behind those clouds. But we have got a few high level clouds in the sky, so we might get a little bit of colour later, but we shall see. So I'm just going to have a look round for a first composition and see what we can find. See if we can make it across this torrent of water in one piece. As you can imagine, the rocks are pretty slippery underfoot. And there's actually quite a lot of power behind this water. So one wrong move and I'll be on my butt. A wet butt. Well, we made it. Okay, so just looking around at what we've got to deal with. There's lots. Those waves are looking awesome, creating some spray off the white horses, as they're so called. We've got this incredible little bit of rock out there. Get some nice reflections off the sand, and because the tide's been in and going out, we're getting my favourite conditions of sand. No footprints, no dog prints, and the fact that it's sunset and it's starting to get dark, there won't be any dogs or people coming down to ruin it. We should be the only ones stupid enough to be down here. But this is looking promising. Look at those rocks. I'm liking those. Let's see if we can't get an image of those in. So I am just popping in my reverse grad filter just so I can darken down that sky just a touch, so I can try and capture the image all in one shot rather than having to take a number of images and blending them together. And I'm also popping in my 3-stop filter so I can slow down the shutter speed and capture some motion in the waves rather than it being all frozen and highly detailed. I like it to be a little bit soft when we're photographing the sea. So now they're in, we move back down to the water's edge and try and capture this image. So I've just moved forward a touch just so the tide comes up and comes past us a little bit better. I've moved into a portrait format and I've got a nice trio of rocks down here in the foreground. The water's just come up past those. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the sea to come in and swirl around these rocks a little bit. And then see what that looks like. Here we go, this is a good one. Just hold on to the camera. I'll take that shot there. Just wait for it all to start going out again. And as it rushes out, just keep clicking the shutter. Some of those look quite decent. As the sea comes in and comes past us, it's washing the sand around the bottom of the tripods, which is making them move as well. So you have to be careful that there's no movement in the image, otherwise it just all look blurry. Yeah, we're getting some nice ones now. There's some beautiful trails going on then as the water's going back out again. Probably now get away with taking the reverse graduated filter out as the sun's gone in. Won't be needing that anymore. I'll pop that away in its little protective case. Oh, hold on, this is a big one. That's gone over my wellies. That's wet feet. Oh. Gotta love seascape photography. Lovely. Proper full up now, me wellies. Is it worth it? Yeah, why not? It's all part of the fun. Like I said earlier, if you don't get wet doing seascape photography, you're not doing it right. So I've just moved a little bit round to the right, just so I'm more face on with the rocks. We're getting a nice little bit of colour just the other side of the rocks in the sky. So we're more face on and we've still got the water coming in, capturing those trails as it comes in. So again, just show you what we're looking at on the back of the camera. Like I said, we've moved round to the right, we're more face on with the rocks, looking diagonally across. We've got some nice colour going on in the sky over there, nice pastel peaches. I do like pastel colours. And then we've got the sea coming up and we're getting some nice diagonal trails across the image. So here we go, we're getting a nice surge now. This is coming up. Take one there. And wait for it to go out. It's looking pretty nice. So I'm just going to have a quick walk around the beach to see if there's any other nice compositions that we can have a look at. Even looking straight down the middle of those rocks looks quite nice. And then what's the other side of the rocks look like? They're almost completely flat. That looks like it could be quite interesting. We've got this rock down here as well. That's could be some decent foreground interest. So let's have a look, see what this might look like. Now I feel we might have missed this composition. Just wanting the water to come up to this rock that we got going on in the foreground. If it swells around that, that would look really nice. There are other rocks, but it fits nicely in with the rocks we were just photographing. And now the other side of those, as you can see. Yeah, there's definitely an image there. I just want the water to come up past this rock, and then that would be perfect. We shall see. Yeah, I'm not sure this water's going to come up past this rock anymore. I think the tide's gone too far out now. Although saying that, we've got a couple of larger waves coming in. This might surge up past us just to give us a nice little image. Will it reach us? Oh, only just. It did. It reached us, and it looks pretty decent. And another one. So that was nice. The water did come up past that rock. I've got a couple of images, so sometimes it just pays to wait. You never know. As I keep saying, you're probably getting bored of it now. You never know what the sea's going to do, really. Surges always happen, and it's always worth just waiting around until you know for sure it's not going to happen. There's some interesting wispy clouds going on at the minute as well. I'm pretty sure we're past sunset now. I don't even know what the time is. 5 o'clock, so yeah, we're bang on sunset now. So in the next sort of 10-15 minutes we could get some really nice colour going on in the sky, but I'm thinking that the bank of cloud on the horizon might snuff that out, but I've also said that in the past as well. So we're now at a stage of light where I've been able to take the 3-stop filter out, drop the ISO back down to 100, and we're still shooting at half a second. So that's basically what that 3-stop filter does. Just blocks out that little bit of light to drop the shutter speed down. And now it's dark enough, we can get away with removing it altogether. We haven't got to worry about that then. So pop that away, and we can shoot without it. Might move a little bit forward, I'm feeling a bit brave. So I'm not sure if you can see that on the back of the camera. I'm now shooting at 2 seconds, which is just smoothing out that water quite nicely. And that longer exposure just gives it that more ethereal feeling. Now, because we're right down in between the rocks, it almost feels like you're on another planet. So again, just waiting for the water to rush in, fill up these little pockets, hit the shutter, 2 seconds. Yeah, and that's looking nice, real nice. I do have to say, this is probably my most favourite type of photography, seascape photography. It's just, it's exciting. It's exciting, even when your wellies fill up with water. Just seeing that there's another fellow photographer over there on the rocks. Not sure whether he'll come and say hello or not. Might go and say hello once I've finished here. It's always nice to meet up with other photographers. Everyone's got their own way of doing things, different styles, different eyes for detail. So I've just stopped down a little bit. I've gone down to f16, close up the aperture a little bit, stop the light getting in, which means I've been able to up my shutter speed to 5 seconds. So that's flattening the water out even more, and it's giving it some real nice feeling. I do like really long exposures sometimes down at the seaside. Like I say, it does give it a real unreal ethereal feeling. But these rocks here are just incredible. They're like really foreboding in the image. They're really dominant and dramatic looking. I do like dramatic seascapes. They're my favourite. I think I've got some pretty decent shots from here now. I'm just going to nip over the other side again, see if there's any residual light from the sun and the sky that we're missing out on. There seems to be a little bit, look, if you can see that, reflecting off the sea. So again, got some nice rocks leading out into the ocean. I'm sure we can do something with those. That's a nice one. There is a big lump of rock behind it, so I'm not sure. It's looking a little bit untidy, that one. See what this one's like. There's another one here. Yeah, I don't think we're getting, oh, that'd be nice. Don't think we're getting any colour in the sky, unfortunately. If it was going to happen, it probably would have happened by now. Yeah, I don't really think there's too much going on here. One singular rock enough to create an image. Let's have a go. There's a big surge again. Oh, it's that second surge. That second one always goes over my boots. Honestly, I haven't got this wet for a long time. It's almost like it's taking the mick out of me. And it just keeps coming. It's almost like the tide's decided, no, I'm not going out anymore, I'm going to come back in again. Don't like it out there. See? Big surges. Yeah, I don't really think there's a composition here worth faffing about with, if I'm honest. I do like the light reflecting off the surface, but just can't seem to get a decent composition this side of those rocks at the moment. Let's move over this way a bit again. Feet are proper squelching now. Still people about, still people down here walking dogs and that, on the other side of that little river that we crossed at the start of the video. No one seems to be braving it, which is fine by me, because it means I've got the rest of the beach all to myself, and that is always welcome. Just walking back to my bag and drop off some gear, pick some other gear up. Those rocks, I just can't help it. You just look at those rocks that I was shooting earlier. They're just beautifully straight, dramatic, foreboding, everything you want in a seascape image. So I might just get out my little stopper, my six stop filter, and then we can go for some even longer exposures. Probably now we're looking, we could probably get up to 20-30 second exposures, see what those rocks look like again, because I do like those rocks there. That's the best, definitely the best composition here at the moment with the water at this level. So this is what we're looking at now. We're sort of looking at this composition. And that's looking quite dramatic, that. So I'm going to take a few shots. If they turn out to be half decent, I'll pop them up on the screen. Oh, woohoo! So I think that's about me done here tonight. We're losing light really quick now. Stars are coming out. Could be planets. I actually think I've just spotted it then as I look round. Bright red star. Now I know the planets are out tonight. We've got the planet alignment going on, but that's unmistakable. That's bright red. I'll try and show you on the camera, but it's not going to pick it up because it's millions of miles away. But in that direction there is a bright red star, which I'm pretty sure would be Mars. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to make that one of my 2025 missions, to learn more about the night sky. It does fascinate me, and I do want to shoot it more as well. But going out in the middle of the night is, one, difficult, and two, it's because I'm working all the time, it's hard to find the time to do it. But anyway, that's enough of that waffle. I'll take this opportunity now to say thank you so much again for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you can, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Really does help me out. Just trying to grow the channel as best as I can at the minute. So every like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think of the images in the comments. That's a great help. So yeah, thanks so much again. I'll see you on my next adventure. Who knows where that'll be. Ciao for now.